Hey YouTube, what's up? Haven't done a video here in a while. Figured I'd go ahead and jump on here. Try to get back outside my comfort zone a little bit, and try to see what I can do. The wife and I we've been with a company called doTERRA for quite a while. We just recently reactivated our account, and figured it's a business that we've actually we were trying to build for a while, but we were with a team that actually wasn't the greatest. The leader of the team was actually stacking the deck, I guess. She was signing people up in a way to try to get herself the bonuses and whatnot, but like everybody was basically getting screwed. So we stopped for a while because what was the point of trying to do anything with the business when we were underneath somebody who's basically out for herself, But we recently another friend of ours that was also on the same team, but she, I guess, got connected with another team where they actually do a lot of educational stuff. They're actually trying to help people, trying to educate them on the oils, show them what different oils do, help people get certified if they want to, certified in the essential oils so they can do classes and whatnot. So that's what my wife's doing. She's actually taking the classes to become certified in essential oils, and I'm basically, I'm doing what I can to learn a little bit about them, to become more knowledgeable in them. But of course, for me, I work Monday through Friday. I have a pretty busy schedule during the week, so it's a little harder for me to attend all the classes and whatnot. But what I can do is I can actually, do the building aspect of it. And so pretty much I am starting to go live every Saturday afternoon on Facebook, and I figured, I had to, today I had to come down to, I'm down here in Franklin. I just left the Culver's parking lot. So I figure if I'm down here in Franklin, I might as well, before I head back home, I might as well swing through and grab a mushroom Swiss burger from Culver's, because they got the best. Well, they got the best aside for Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers, in my opinion, will always have the better. They will always have the best mushroom and Swiss burger, hands down. But there's not a Fuddruckers anywhere close to Nashville, so pretty much, Culver's is it. So, but so I'm down here in Franklin. I had to come down here to get, as I'm going through testosterone treatment therapy, and basically getting all the different hormones that, getting them all balanced out. That they got me on certain prescriptions to balance out, like estrogen or whatever, because that was high when I started, and I'm taking shots every 4 days. And the weight's been falling off. I was initially for a while I was in the mid 370s, and now I'm I actually went up 2 pounds from last week, but for a while I was climbing down 3 or 4 pounds a week, and I got down to 356.9 last Saturday. Today I weighed at 359, so I went back up 2 pounds, which I was that sucks. But I kind of slacked a little bit on the diet this week. Did a little too much of the good stuff, instead of sticking to the diet plan we have. But it's all good, I'm okay with a little backtracking once in a while, but as long as I can keep going down, because my goal is around 200 pounds, so I've got a long ways to go. But that's also one of the things the oils is going to help me with. I'm going to, because I'm on a blood pressure med, and there's a combination of oils that you can put in your water, and there's one called Petitgrain that you can actually apply on your breastbone, right here in the middle of your chest. And a couple of those oils are supposed to be really helpful when it comes to helping with your blood pressure. So I'm really hoping to. My goal is eventually get off of blood pressure meds altogether. I'm on a pretty good one, you know, because I've read online about some guys that, you know, they took blood pressure med and they had some negative side effects as far as like in the bedroom with their significant others. And I'm not gonna lie, I've experienced a little bit of that with the meds that I've been on, because I've switched meds. I was on one med, and then I went to the low T clinic with the doctor there. I mentioned that to her or whatever. She recommended a different med. She said this one's actually better if you're having that issue with your current med, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. I was like, okay, cool, I'll try it, you know. And it has been better. I've still had some issues, but you know, I think part of that is my weight also. So as my weight drops and I get healthier and whatnot, I'm sure things will get easier. But I'm also trying to get off the prescriptions altogether. And that, you know, so right now I have I guess it's a metal water bottle on order. It's a metal one that's like a white outside. You pick what design you want. There's a little special design you can have, you know, drawn on it pretty much. So pretty much the one I've ordered. It's gonna have the different levels, like, you know, drink this much by this time, drink this much by this time, drink this much by this time, and basically the quote on there, it has a little cross and it says, "I'm fueled by Jesus and water." So hey, that's cool. I'll do that one, you know. So once I get that, and then there's still a couple oils we have to order, so that I can fill it up with water and do those specific oils, a couple drops of each in the water bottle daily, and the Petitgrain on my chest, and hopefully that should be able to help my body to regulate my blood pressure a little more effectively, I guess would be the right words. So looking forward to that. And I mean, some of our favorite oils are actually like lavender, because, you know, especially because like lavender is great as far as like healing aspect. Like I've actually had cuts and burns in the past where or scrapes, like where you fell off a bike or something and like you scraped up your side of your elbow or your hand or whatever. You put lavender on it every day, and the lavender actually helps it to heal better. It helps it to heal a little quicker, and it actually, like, you'll end up, sometimes there's no scar because of, you know, it'll just heal that well. And the great part about the oils is like they're all natural. They're not man-made. They literally get them out in nature. They get them from like whatever plants, like lemon oil, for instance, comes from lemons. Lavender comes from lavender plants. The other ones that have like interesting names like Petitgrain, I have no idea where, like, what thing in nature they come from. But I'm obviously, like I said, I'm still learning myself. Taking the classes when I can. They have classes a couple times a week, and basically just wanted to jump on here and just talk a little bit about it. Start putting myself out there, because I know for a while I wasn't doing Facebook Lives or doing videos on YouTube, because I guess I've been involved in a couple teams in the past. I was a part of a team called Team, and I'm just going to put them on here because I'm all about being, my hashtag for a while when I was going live was keep it real, you know, and so that's I'm all about keeping it real, being honest, being, you know, totally upfront, whatever. And so that's what I'm going to do on here. I was a part of, I guess technically the first team I was a part of was like, let's see, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I can't think of the off the top of my head. I can't think of the name of my first team. But basically, it was like 3 or 4 years back, maybe like 3 years back, and it was about the Kangen water systems. And pretty much it was one of those teams where you're required to be on like 3 Zoom calls a week, where they basically talk each other up and pat each other on the back and talk about being positive and the world is your oyster and the universe is yours. You just gotta go out there and tell the universe that it's yours and make it so, blah blah blah, whatever. And like most, most of those network marketing businesses, the people that come in with a lot of money were the ones that actually they were able to quit their jobs and whatnot, because they had a lot of money to invest. But you came in there and you didn't really have a whole lot to invest. It was a lot harder to actually do what they wanted you to do, because you couldn't afford to buy the product every month, and you couldn't afford to buy whatever services you needed to buy. You couldn't afford to pay for advertising too much. I mean, it was a good product that it's about like drinking like the high quality alkaline water. So it's a good product, and it's good for you as far as the water goes, because it makes it the high pH water. But it didn't work out because I was over the road at the time, and I didn't have a whole lot of money to work with, and I was lacking on sleep because I was trying to attend the Zoom calls, and I was trying to do what I could, but I just wasn't going anywhere with it because I didn't have the money to invest in the advertising, to do Facebook ads and whatnot. I attempted to. I did put one Facebook video, one video up that I paid to advertise, and of course it lasted a week and Facebook shut it down. So there was that team. After that, there was a team called Team Synergy, which everybody who was a part of the team thought the leadership actually cared about everybody, because it was all about we give you sales, nobody's left behind, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Some of us did make a little bit of money with the team, but the majority of the people, and you only really made money if you were actually because I started going live. That was when I actually first started doing Facebook Lives, and I started going live every day, and some of my lives were 3 or 4 hours long, and I had people that would pop on my lives, and I was basically, it was almost like I was the educator. I was the one that got, for the team, that got people outside their comfort zone, because I would go live, and they would jump on my live with me, and we would just shoot the shit back and forth, and a lot of them got outside their comfort zones that way. So I'm just lowering the speed down a little bit. I was close to 80 miles an hour up here on the highway or whatever. It's like 65 or 70. I was like, I better slow it down. I've got an older car. I don't want to push it too much and end up killing it in the long run, but eventually the dream car is a truck, 4-door, full-size pickup truck, one of the higher models, either my Dodge Ram 2500, Dodge Ram 3500, or even a GMC Sierra 2500 or 3500. I'll even go for a Ford. I don't care, as long as I can get the middle or top model of the truck, because it's funny, we have a friend down here who lives down in Brentwood, who used to have a Toyota Tundra, a full-size truck, but because he didn't like the gas, didn't like to pay for gas going back and forth to work. He got rid of his truck. He got like a Ford Fusion, and he loves his car. He loves to show it off because it has a little remote start. So sorry, I'm just looking at the exit go. Do I want to take 65 all the way up to 40, or do I want to take 440? So I'm like, I'll take 440. It's easier to loop around the city that way. I used to not care, but ever since they got 440 fixed here in Nashville, it's a lot easier. Right? When I commute back and forth for work, now that 440 is fixed, I just connect to 440 and loop around the city and skip all the downtown crap. But he got a Ford Fusion, and he shows it off by he has a remote start, so he'll start it from before he gets to the car, and he'll start it up. But when I was talking to him about the fact that then my dream car is a full-size truck. He was like, oh man, he was like, oh, you should just get a car, man, because gas is gonna kill you, blah blah blah. I love my truck. I didn't want to get rid of my truck. I really hated getting rid of my truck, but the gas is killing me, whatever. I was like, Rob, I was like, if I had a full-size truck, yeah, the gas. When I had a big truck a while back, it was like a '92 Ford F-250 back when I lived in Iowa, by like 6 years back, and I only got rid of it because we were moving to Philly, and we didn't think that we could park a truck near the house we were going to be renting. And so I ended up selling it off and just renting a Penske rental truck to get me and my girls and our dog and our cats and whatever, all of us, out to Philly when I could have parked the truck out there. So if I knew that, I would have kept it. I'd probably still be driving it. Wouldn't be talking about buying a full-size truck because I had paid cash for that truck or whatever, so it was completely paid for. But I sold it off, so didn't have, but I told them, I was like, I wouldn't sell a car just because of gas. Like, if anything, if you have a car that you really like a truck, for instance, and it's something you don't want to get rid of, what I would have done is I would have maybe gotten a few grand put aside in cash or whatever, and maybe go buy an older small car, something you can buy cheap, and then go out and use that to commute a little bit more, so that way you're not driving the truck as much, you're not spending as much in gas, but you didn't get rid of your truck. So it's like, well, you got rid of your truck, so I was on you. But he downplayed everything. I talked about, I said eventually I want to own a boat also, because I'd like to go out on the lake with a wife and the daughters and the grandbaby or whatever, and maybe get into fishing or whatever. He was like, well, people really only remember a boat twice or at two different times. They think about it when they buy it, and they think about it when they get rid of it. I was like, well, maybe that's you. I was like, but I've actually been out on a boat with my parents when they owned one for a brief minute. I thought it was awesome. Take it out on the lake, jump in the lake, swim a little bit, or take the inner tube out there, connect it to the back of the boat, and have the boat pull it. Fun times. But this is a guy that talks about all the dreams he has, like wanting to be a pilot and all that. He used to actually own a house, I guess, in Texas, but when he met his current wife, it's an interesting relationship right there. He ended up selling. He sold the house. The house was actually paid for, like fully paid for. But when he got married to his wife, he sold his house and they moved out here. Now they've been in an apartment ever since. So it's like, personally, if I owned a house, I don't think I would have rented it out. I don't think I would sell it because we've actually been in apartments for a long time, and our goal is to eventually get into a house. But anyway, got a little sidetracked, so I'm gonna get back to the teams. Part of Team Synergy. A lot of us really believed in what the leader of the team. He called himself the Sarge because he was a sergeant in the Army, I think. Seemed like a good guy, and I don't think he's a bad guy. But as far as the leadership of the team, they're just. I got to a point where I made myself sick because I was online doing so many Facebook lives, and I wasn't sleeping. I was still having to do my job over the road, so I was driving a lot, and I wasn't sleeping so much. And sorry, it's the rain's starting to come down now. But I got to a point where I wasn't seeing. I'd been promoting Synergy for so long, so much every day, helping people come outside their comfort zone, and I guess I came home for I think it was Christmas, and I literally all of a sudden I just got sick, really sick to where I could barely move, and it lasted that way for probably about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks before I finally started to feel myself getting better. And I backed out. I said I can't. I said I can't do this anymore. I made myself really sick. I gotta call it quits on this for right now and take care of myself. The leadership of the team was, of course, pissed off at that because they wanted me to be doing lives and promoting the team. And I was like, look, I've been doing this for like 5 months. I'm still not making anything. I've been live every day, blah, 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 whatever. So I backed out. Eventually the team fell apart anyway. Then we were part of a team called Zara. Somebody we thought was a good friend of ours. He also did Angel Fund, both of which, like I said, she was the one that we were underneath doTERRA. And we found out later on that in both Angel Fund and doTERRA, she'd been stacking signups. So she was making a lot of money from all because everybody was out there promoting and bringing people in, and she was basically stacking them in a way that she was making the big bucks. She was making really big money from all the signups, and like none of us were really making shit. So for a while, even though I'm now in two main businesses, a company called Primerica, which has been around 40 years, and doTERRA. I've been wanting to do lives and do videos, but of course, because of my past experiences and stuff, you can say I got back in the comfort zone again. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So recently, I finally said, you know what? I said, if I want stuff to happen, I gotta actually put myself out there again. Gotta make it happen. I gotta do it. So here I am, put it out there. Basically, what I did a live the other day. Basically, kind of put myself back out there and say, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go live for a show live on Tuesdays before the Primerica Opportunity Night Zoom calls, just so that put it out there. And if anybody wants to jump in on that to see what it's all about, just let me know, and I'll send them the link, blah blah blah, whatever. And then I was going to go live on Saturday afternoons because I'm off on the weekends to talk about doTERRA, because basically my goal is to eventually get out of the regular job. I'm at a pretty good job. I'm a local trucker for FedEx, and so I basically get to work at like 1:30 in the afternoon, and I get home by like usually between 10 and 12 at night. If I get time in, I can get home about 10:30, but sometimes I get home like 11:30, 12 because of stuff out here on the road, like traffic or whatever. So anyway, it's pretty much what I want. Sorry about all that. I know it's about a 23-minute long video. I apologize about the length, but being that I haven't been on here for a while, I guess I kind of wanted to, like I said, I'm just trying to put myself out there, get back out of my comfort zone, and I want to start doing a lot, online videos, promoting myself, promoting doTERRA, promoting Primerica, and because if we don't, how it is, if you don't do anything, then nothing's going to change. If you just sit around and complain about stuff, then you're going to stay in the same situation. So I figured I'll start doing these again and putting it out there every week and seeing what happens. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. If you enjoyed this video, if you thought it was good content or whatever, and you'd like to see more of it, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I do upload new videos. And if anybody wants to, if you're familiar with essential oils and you'd like to try a few to place an order, let me know, and I can get you our doTERRA website link. We're now in a good team where we're not underneath the lady that was basically stacking the deck or whatever. We're actually with the team that's helping people. There's educational classes every week. They're really out to like educate people and help people out. So on that note, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I look forward to talking to you guys in future videos, and keep being positive, keep believing, and keep just pushing forward, guys. I'm taking, because of everything I'm working out with the weight and with businesses and just trying to better my life. I take it week by week. I just got Monday through Friday. I enjoy my weekends as much as possible. Up until recently, I was drinking every weekend. Still, I didn't give that up 100%. But like this weekend and last weekend are the first 2 weekends in a while that I only did water. I just cut it out for right now. I've been not drinking on the weekend, trying to be a little healthier, So anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great day. We will talk to you on the next video. You guys are awesome. We'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.